Can I see your ID, my friend? How's it going, guys? I want to talk to you again about our kingdom identity and purpose. And today I want to talk to you about Jonah, and actually the identity of Jonah, and share this one particular example or principle or the life lesson that we can learn from the life of Jonah, and it involves servanthood. And the thought that I want to share with you is that your kingdom assignment and purpose will consist of serving others. Practically anything and everything that we'll be doing on this earth is not only serving God, but also serving a fellow man. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be another brother and sister in the Lord. It's actually serving. Whatever gifts, whatever tools that God has given us, up to a certain degree. That could be through our physical body. It could be through our lips. It could be through our finances. It could be through deeds. It could be through our business. It could be through our church. It could be through absolutely anything. We're always there to serve. Just like in business, you're serving customers. You're either giving them a product, you're serving them through a product, or you're offering some kind of a service. So one thing that we can obviously learn and take away from the life of Jonah is that when God told him, was like, hey Jonah, look, I have an assignment for you. You have to go to Nineveh. You have to tell them, that you have to preach to them that I'm going to come out there and kill them and destroy them because of their sin and etc. Then Jonah's like, I ain't going to do that. You take care of your business. You do whatever you want to do. I just want to mind my own business. And obviously, Jonah, he turned in the opposite direction and went towards Tarshish, to hide away from God and stuff like that. But God still got a hold of him, and eventually Jonah ended up, going to Nineveh, preaching to them, doom and gloom message. And then he went on top of the hill, folded up under, a tree. He's like, okay, all right, Lord, send out the fireworks, send fire from heaven, destroy this city. And obviously God didn't like his particular heart, because he didn't have not only a prophet's heart, but he didn't have a servanthood's heart. And I think one of the also powerful lessons that we can take away from the life of Jonah is obviously he understood that he was wrong in that area and matter, because God is not about there killing, destroying people. So the thing is that we need to take away is that when you understand that what God has called you to do upon this earth, start putting that into action. If you haven't fully discovered what it may be, that's okay. Start off somewhere. Oftentimes it's a good area to start off as in your local church. Start off as an usher, go in the kids ministry, just serve. That doesn't matter. Do community outreach. Just start off little things. And eventually and gradually, as you go further and you serve more and more, you're going to begin to discover what your potential is, what God has called you to do. And by doing different things, God is going to begin to show you, and the Holy Spirit is going to begin to guide you. But if you're just going to be coming to church and sitting and doing nothing, now I understand this correctly, that I'm not saying that the only place you can discover your kingdom identity and purpose is in your local church. No, it's a good place to start. But serve, just wherever you are, even in a job that you have right now that you don't like, just serve people. Like my son right now, as I make this video, he works for Chick-fil-A. He's like, Papa, I got to go to work today. He works in the kitchen, preparing the food. I'm like, Justin, I said, you're serving people. I said, you're making a lot of customers happy. You know why you're making them happy? Because they're hungry. You know what I mean? Anytime they come to a drive-thru or to a restaurant, they want to be served. So that's why he's one of them. We call him either a waiter or a waitress or a servant, somebody that serves. So it's a good position to be in. So you have to always understand that no matter where God has called you, no matter what you think that God has equipped you to do, it's going to always involve serving others. It's not about quantity, but it's always about serving others. And in the Matthew, it talks about that Jesus said, hey, look, I did not come for the Son of Man, for you to serve the Son of Man, but for me to serve others and to give up my life as a ransom. And eventually that's what Jesus did. He served others, and he confirmed it through his love and servanthood by going on the cross and dying. So my friend, my challenge to you is, let us have a servanthood heart. Let us not be like Jonah, running away from what God has called us to do. But let us have a heart full of love, full of servanthood, to serve our fellow man, to serve those who are around us, or to serve those in that area of sphere where God has called us to. Until next time.